I see some men and women that from my perspective, they really appear to have the fruit of the Holy Spirit. In our discussions, they really seem to agree on the core doctrines, at least these groups. And so I am not going to throw them under the bus and say, because they're in the Catholic Church or they're in the Orthodox Church, they're not brothers of mine. In fact, the more I study Orthodox theology, the more, I don't know, I'm just grappling with things that I've never thought of before. Because most of my seminary education, all of it really, was about the last 500 years of church history. I knew that pretty well coming out of seminary, but I didn't know the first 1500. I didn't think about, man, for the first 1,000 years, there was no such thing as the Orthodox Church. It was just the church. And it's like, wow, that would have been weird. Like not a single denomination, maybe a couple of creepy, factions that jumped off, but there was one church. That's so weird to me. I can't even fathom that. And then, came that great schism, and then the Rome, where the Roman Church, was, and that archbishop was, and it's like, gosh, I never really thought about that. So they broke off, and the Orthodox are saying, but we never changed. It was still this plurality of these bishops, and then, and then the Anglicans, and then, I knew it in my head, but I didn't really just sit there and think it all through and go, gosh, what did they do for 1,000 years? What did they do for several hundred years before the written word was passed around? And I know that bits and pieces were passed around, but what about before that? What happened when Christ just left? And there just was a lot going on, a lot of places that they didn't have the benefits that we have right now.